Hey guys, casual dude here. Today we are going to be making Tallarines Verdes con papa la huancaína. No, that's not how it is. Tallarines Verde con papa la huancaína. Here's our ingredients here on the table. We're gonna get a closer look. Ingredients here. Let's give a look what they are. We've got.
So we're using 2 spaghetti pasta, 2 soda crackers. This is a type of peppers, Peruvian pepper. They're called ají amarillo.
Ají amarillo.
These are from Peru. We have mozzarella
cheese from Trader Joe's, already cut up for us.
Canned milk.
Condensed milk. Garlic, of course.
Evaporated milk.
And
we just have like 2.5 cups of spinach and 2.5 cups of basil.
First off, we're gonna boil our big pot of water here. So one of the first things we're gonna be doing here is taking 2 cups of spinach and basil, putting it in a blender, throwing in 8 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of oil, and about 1 cup of water, and we are gonna blend it together. And if you got a blender like me, can't go wrong with high. And we're gonna get more. We're gonna add more in here. Adding a bit more. Here we go again. And we're adding more. So we're adding more. So technically we've got maybe 4 to 5 cups of the spinach mixture, but we're making extra. So if you'd like, you can just go with 2 cups and that will work just fine. Once your basil and spinach is all blended, we are gonna take it. We're gonna go over here. We've got a pot here with some oil in it, and we are now going to fry this into the pot. And we're gonna fry it for about 4 to 5 minutes or so. But if you want to take a little close look of this here. And we're just gonna kind of let that sit, stir it around a little bit for about 4 to 5 minutes. Just adding a little bit of salt here, a little bit of pepper. This dish is not called verde for nothing. Green. So this section of the cooking is actually in regards to the papa la huancaína. So we've got 3 ají amarillo, 3 little baby things of garlic, some oil, and we've got it on a pretty significant heat here that we're going to be frying it up at. We still have our sauce here, which is not for the papa la huancaína. That's for the noodles that we're doing. So that's actually probably nearing its end for cooking. So this is continuing for papa la huancaína. This is going to be adding to the sauce that we're making. So you see here, these are just your basic soda crackers, saltine crackers, a lot of different terms for these. And I've already done 1 batch. If you take a look what we're doing. Yep, we're just going to smash them up. So you just go right above here. Just get them real crunched up as much as you can. They're going to be blended up anyway. Get in here. We're going to use half of this container. So this is 12 fluid ounces. So I'm going to be using about 6 fluid ounces here that we're pouring in. Just pouring that right in there. And again, this is evaporated milk. Now, this is what's recommended. If you're using a different kind of dairy beverage, it should be fine, but this is what's traditional for these dishes. And then, we're going to be adding the cheese. And today, we're actually going to be going a little bit non-traditional. We're using mozzarella cheese today. We recommend using a Peruvian type of cheese. If you can't find that, you can use Tropicana cheese, which is pretty commonly found around the U.S., or something like mozzarella or Parmesan. But we are using mozzarella. So here we go here, just throwing them in here. As you can see, we've got, I don't know what this would be considered, maybe 4 to 6 ounces of mozzarella cheese or so. Just throw it in there. This does not need to be totally exact. So if you're using a little bit less mozzarella, a little bit more, for your cheese or your crackers. As you saw, we had like kind of two. Well, you saw we had one packet that I crushed. I already did another one, but the ratio may always be a little bit different, but that's fine. But this is kind of what we're going for our recommendation here. So we are going to now blend this up. So when you see these peppers start to get browned up with the garlic here, as you can see, they're getting a bit brown. That's when you know they're ready for the blender. And what blender are they going into? These are getting mixed with those saltine crackers over here with the mozzarella cheese. So they're going to be going right in there. And here we go. Right in there. And FYI, we did end up pouring the rest of this in here. So we really technically have, what did we say, 12 fluid ounces of this? Of evaporated milk in here. Right on high. It's time to boil. We're now going to boil the pasta, which has been cut in half. Whoops! We're going to blend it up a little bit more. We put a little bit more cheese in there. We put a little more salt in there. Just kind of as you're blending it, open it, get a spoon, taste it, see what it needs. We figured could use a little more cheese, a little more salt. Just finished blending it. Just finished blending. There's our final product with the sauce. That sauce is delicious. Just finished blending. There's our final product with the sauce. That sauce is delicious. A good look at this. So now in here we've got about 4 to 6 ounces more of mozzarella cheese and heavy cream. This is going to be added to our green sauce. We'll look at that in a moment. We have that mixture in there with the green. Got heat on a little bit. Just keeping it warm. Just keeping it warm, letting it blend together. We now have the boiled pasta here. We're putting the green sauce in there. And kind of little at a time as we mix it. We made extra of the sauce, so we are saving some of that. And this consistency is also just very much up to your liking. So here's the end result. We got our spaghetti. The Papa Huancaína sauce goes over your potatoes. If you want to just make the green spaghetti, you can of course go ahead and do that. The Papa Huancaína sauce, this kind of just, it all goes together. We didn't show you how to make the potatoes. The potatoes are, you boil them. Pretty simple in that manner. We're having it with some chicken here on the side. And this is it. We got our finished product here once again. I love the Papa Huancaína sauce, so I usually put a lot on everything. So whatever you've got, don't just put it on the potatoes. Put it on the pasta. If you've got chicken, put a little bit on your chicken. If you got fish, whatever you've got, this sauce is magic sauce. It makes everything better. This is already good, but it's really, really good. So I'm gonna take a big bite here. Got here the noodles and the sauce. Perfect. Children like this food. Even children. Maybe a little too much.